Great to have you with us. We've just started in Boston. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. He cut that one off in the defensive end. Look out, here it comes.
Orlov's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on, everybody wakes up.
Dogged determination there by Chara. Passing one off now to Pasternak. Open ice hitting is not dead.
You have a hit like this, there will be more to follow.
That puck came free. Could have been handled better. That puck's loose. Good defense. Nearing the final minute. Collected by Zdeno Chara. Snapping a pass to Pasternak. Using the point. Shoots one. Score! The Bruins have gotten the first goal of the game. Perhaps they can carry that off the ice with them. It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger.
Assisted by number 73, Charlie McAvoy.
Wonderful stop. Pass attempt to DeBrusque. Terrific hit slowing them down. Toward the net. Nearly grazed the iron on that.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you just...
Score! And this one is tied. The Bruins win the draw. What's next? And he steps across the line. Flings it off the crossbar. Shoots one. Oh, what a block of that shot. He stood right into it. The clock shows 24. They're getting all organized now. And he gets it back. Threatening an attack. Crossbar. That puck went out of play. Good offensive zone win. One-timer. Stick save on the changing shot. Slid to Coyle. Takes a perfect pass. Well, that's what your wings are for. They give it to you right in the center. Good place to shoot from. And a save. Period one is in the books. Both teams scored one time. The goalies dominated the rest of the time. We'll see if that continues when the second period gets started. Period two has begun, and the scoreboard shows this thing tied. To the point it comes. With a shot. That one went off his mask. Covers that for a stop. Critical win where they need it. Nicely received at the point. Broke it right up. Gets that one on a cross. Score! 2 straight goals. The Russians have gotten a lead that they hope to take into the third, as long as they don't go into a shell. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Puck is thrown to Chara.
Time of the goal, 22 seconds.
Right to the point. And sent down to Bergeron. Moving it to Kucherov. Puck loose, now picked up. Enormous hit. He's crushed.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Nearing the last minute of this middle period. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
Now that's a timely save. A beautiful one.
Second period.
Skilled play by Chara. Pitching it to DeBrusque. It's just It's him. Save there. Directing that one to Panarin. The Russians are skating it up at neutral ice. Pass. Score! 3 straight goals. The Russians have built a 2-goal lead now. Perhaps on this faceoff they can make it 3 before the end of the second period, at least. Grabbed, the 2 centermen tied up, but there was a good reach there. That didn't go like he wanted. The arm is up for a delayed penalty call. What can happen next? The Russians get 2 for boarding. Boston's offense may get a spark here from the power play. First crack of the night.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Pitching this one to Radulov. Solid work there by Chara. Cut off that pass.
The Russians have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
A shot. Great save. A one-timer. 2 periods have been played. A lot of goals have been scored. But after all of that work, the difference in this game, just a pair. Period has begun. The penalty killers need to do their work, and they're in the midst of it right now. Stays along the boards. Takes that pass. Turned a shot on net. Great save. Oh, my, what a hit.
I'd like to see a little more of that from him.
A hit that can make you mad. Points it. In front. Must get it out. Looking to Malkin. He's in on an onside play. The Bruins have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. Look out, the hits are coming.
Bergeron's not very happy after taking that huge hit. He wasn't aware who was around, and he paid the price.
Save. And now the whistle signals stoppage. Play and will get the penalty. The squads are even. 4 players aside. And the face-off.
It doesn't even take much of a mistake, Doc, to get a scoring chance on a 4-on-4. If one guy gets beat by a half a stride, it's game on.
Hit the post on the outside. Terrific determination by Chara. The Bruins skated up on the side. And now it's directed to Radulov. The Bruins empty their net. He's at the bench. Mishandled thanks to the roadblock. Knocked off the puck. Gains the zone. He scores! Winning strategy on the power play.
There's no doubt who'll win this game tonight after that empty netter.
That's a good feeling on the bench. You've locked it up now with the empty netter.
Boston's come up big on another faceoff. The Bruins with possession in the neutral zone. Gotten quickly back. Fires. Great block save, and he keeps it. Set up with a drop to Coyle. Oh, broke it up. 2-on-1 opportunity. The horn signals the end of the game. The clock at zeros.
Hockey Ultimate Team matches are all about executing on a set game plan. This team was able to master their strategy.
The Russians get the first play. Lets it go, and he missed it.
Guys, the goalie's not going to keep up to this one. The one-time pass is perfect, but he misses the net.
Enormous hit. He's crushed.
Schen's often the focus of other teams' physical play. He's going to have to pick himself up after he got trucked there.
Wonderful stop. Off the woodwork to O'Reilly. It's dumped in. Slid to Kucherov. Pitching it to Ovechkin. Skates it into the zone. Perfect wrister. Perfect save. And quickly to Orlov. Hits the post and out. That attack shot right down. Pitching this one to Kucherov. A shot. And the puck sails out of play. Clock stopped, so Ray can start.
Control the forecheck, control the puck, control the game. That is the key for tonight's contest.
Many thanks, Ray. Good setup off the win. The clock has bled down to the last minute. He was saved there. Puck is thrown to Parayko. Great take, dangerous area. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. The Blues are skating it up at neutral ice. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Take it to the slot. Poke checked away. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Has that point pass as well. Back to the point. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Lets it go. The shot blocked. Recollected. Save. 11 seconds up on the clock. Covers and stops play. Good face-off win. And ripped to Gonchar. Blockered away. Covers for a face-off. Period one has been completed here. The coaches have to be satisfied with the defensive work and the goaltending, but there is a challenge ahead for these offenses. Underway here in the second period of a scoreless game. In the slot. Score! Finally, we have a goal. The Russians have taken a late second period lead in this one. That might change the conversation in the locker room at the Horn. The Blues prevail on the draw.
Number 11, Evgeny Malkin, assisted by number 8, Alexander Ovechkin, and by number
has it in his own end.
Dmitry Orlov. Time of the goal.
Gains the zone. Shot. The puck hits the post low and stays out. Covers for a faceoff. They win the draw. What next? And he hammers one. Got his pad on a changing shot. Moving it to Schenn. Shot. Got in front of another one. Well thrown pass up the middle to Kucherov. Stays along the boards. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Covers and stops play. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it. Outstanding body contact.
Zadorov's play with the puck is known throughout the league, but when he lays the body on it, everybody wakes up.
Shoots. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
takes it right back. And a save. Wheels around behind. And snap to Zadorov. Save. Got it cleared. 26 to go. The clock shows 24. He shut him right down. Presses that attack. 15 seconds to go. Terrific shot, but a save. 10 seconds to go. Trying to go to Pietrangelo. The second period is in the books, along with a lot of goals and maybe more coming up in the third. 2 periods are in the books. We barely have a score, but we have one. It's 1-0. We are underway with the third and final regulation time period. Oh, he got it! You couldn't have chosen a better guy for that shot, or apparently a better guy to stop it. O'Reilly's won the draw. A surprise. Man, oh man, what a hit.
You always think you've got a little bit of space to slide by. He got thumped against the wall pretty good.
Worked into the corner by Evgeny Malkin. St. Louis charges up the wing. Couldn't get his way through. And quickly, score! That puts his team up by a pair. The Blues win the draw. What's next? Directing that one to Shannon. Pass attempt to Tarasenko. Strong wrister. Oh, a save there.
The Russians have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
A big win. Let's see what happens. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Look out, the hits are coming.
Pareko's hits seem to surprise his man. It's designed to give his team a spark. Maybe they're not ready to withstand the onslaught that's coming.
That's a marvelous save.
His perfect positioning allowed him to shut down that chance.
Gathered up again by Bouwmeester. The Russians lug that along in the defensive zone. Snapping a pass to Panarin. Puck loose, couldn't get through. Score! It's a face-off win. May not seem important in that territory, but they have possession.
By number 72, Artemi Panarin.
Taken over again.
Time of the goal.
To Malkin. Passing one off now to Ovechkin. Leads that charge into the zone. Lets it go. Puck free, roadblock by Malkin. Now it's directed to Maroon. Has it back deep. And he lets it go. A brilliant save at the horn. The horn sounds and the game is over.
Chemistry is a major factor when it comes to generating scoring chances. Luckily, the players were able to gel for the best results.
opening faceoff has just taken place. Ray Ferraro downstairs alongside Eddie Olczyk. I'm Mike Emery. A howitzer covers and stops play. It's a stoppage and a startage now for Ray.
An original 6 team. The Boston Bruins have been my favorite team since Bobby Orr was a legend and they won their Stanley Cup in May of 1970.
Okay, Ray, thank you. And now it's directed to Marchand. Passing one off now to McAvoy. Brings it in for an attack. Right to the point. A howitzer. Oh, what a save. He brought his best shot, and it got stopped.
When you're screened like that, you just have to hope it hits you.
The Russians have left the defensive zone. All the way down for an icing. Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Slid back across from one point to the other. Trying to get rid of that puck. Couldn't clear it out. Glides along the line. Score! The Russians have gotten the first goal of the game. Perhaps they can carry that off the ice with them. A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Mikhail Sergachev, assisted by number 9, Dmitry Orlov.
Strong wrister. They score! The Russians get a 2-0 lead now. They've had way more scoring chances in the first. Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? Inside the final minute. Those cursed goals in the final minute. Will we see one here? Great save in close.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Laid on to Panarin. Good place to shoot from. Pad save. Has that one and holds. I think it's time we hear from Ray Ferraro.
The ability to get open is the key to the one-timer. He's been doing it all night, but the goaltender's been too sharp till eventually it leads to one.
Okay, Ray, let's see how it goes for him here. Shoots one. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Oh, a save there. Puck heads to the neutral zone. The attackers, of course, follow. Long lead pass to Zadorov. Skates it into the zone. Lets it go. Score! 3 straight goals. The Bruins get it off the faceoff. And he dumps it in. The Russians have possession in their own end. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Oh, he had a great chance to shoot there, and he did, but it was answered by the glove. First period is over. A dominant period for one of the teams. Repair for the other.
Hey, kids, don't forget if you're a member.
A lot of goals scored in that first period. Let's see if there are a lot in the second, and maybe more equally divided. Directing that one to Malkin. Offside play. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Points it. Good defensive read with that one. Quick shot. They score! 4 unanswered goals. The Russians have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period. And they take that neutral zone face-off. Pitching this one to Kucherov. Trying to go to Ovechkin. And angled to Malkin. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Has it in his own end. Is able to move on in. Lets it go. He got a piece of that one.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Beside the line. The cursed goals are the ones in the first minute and the last. Will we see one here? Lets it go. And a save. What control. Possession in the zone. Rips one. And a save. Can he clear? With 51 to go. Into the attacking end. Oh, he saw the window open, but he didn't even touch the curtain.
I think with him getting bounced around in a slot area, he just got a little discombobulated and missed the net completely.
Kicked away. Covers and stops play. And let's hear again from Ray.
Their game plan has been to get pucks to the point, traffic to the front, a real simple operation that they've executed perfectly.
That's good, Ray. I think he's a special player, and a lot of people pay the price of admission just to watch him. The Russians are starting back in the defensive zone. Pass attempt to Radulov. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Krug's headed to the penalty box. A minor for tripping. The Russians are getting their first power play crack of the game. They won that draw. He throws it there. Great save. He lost possession there.
1 minute, 41 seconds.
Good position in the slot. Hits the post and out. To McAvoy. A point blast. Oh, my, what a hit.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
The second period is in the books, along with a lot of goals and maybe more coming up in the third.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon.
Period has begun with one team still short. Some carryover time left. Puck is thrown to Ovechkin. To Kucherov. Looking to Malkin. In the slot. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
He had his eye on the puck the whole time. What a stop.
Keeps and covers. Critical face-off win at that point. Oh, broke it up. Dogged determination there by Zdeno Chara. Boston setting things up through the neutral zone. A hit that can make you mad.
Malkin's often been talked about as a 200-foot player. That means using your body, not just trying to get yourself around the ice with your skill.
This is icing. Boston's got that face-off win. Puck's loose, mishandled. Pitching it to Ovechkin. Snapping a pass to Malkin. Fires. Score! Just like the coach drew it up. Approaching the final minute in this game. That puck's loose, deflected away by Ovechkin. Shoots just over the top.
I can't believe he missed the net there.
Intercepted it in no man's land. Nicely into the zone. Shoots one. Wonderful stop. Got the save there. And it's held. From the face-off, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. Solid rub out. No out of bounds in this sport.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
Blew past. One-time blast. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Moving it to DeBrusque. Takes that pass and looks on. Tremendous hit. Oh, what a hit. That slowed things down. Craig, a brilliant save at the horn. And the game is over.
Hockey Ultimate Team matches are all about executing on a set game plan. This team was able to master their strategy and walk.
We return now to the ice for the start of our Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown, Period 1. Washington, D.C., and our game is underway. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Worked along in the corner by Kane. Moving behind and considering. Gathered up again by Evgeny Malkin. The Russians leave their own end. Couldn't make it through, can't retain possession. He imposed his will. Missed on that. Loose puck did not go well. Drives it. Score! Subban! Rampages ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge.
Scored by number 76, PK Subban.
Pitching it to Kessler.
Number 29,
That puck's loose. Good defense.
By number 9, Evander Kane.
Trying to go to Zadorov.
32 seconds.
Terrific determination by Kessler. Rampages along the wing at center ice. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Brings it in for an attack. Turned a shot on net. Save! He just stopped one of the best. Takes it right back. Here it comes. Good save there. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
I thought the second save was better.
Took that away in his own zone. Kane's that offensive line. Gets that pass in the corner. Gets a little drop off from the goalie here. They score! And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Rampages carrying on in the defensive zone.
With a pace like this, you know the game will stay open. If there's no whistles, as there hasn't been, the game will open up and there'll be more chances as we go along.
Kane's tripped and a penalty should be coming. A textbook stick save. And now we get the stoppage of play in the penalty call. Zaitsev's going to the box. It's a tripping minor. Rampage's special teams will have their first chance of the game.
You can turn the tide of a game on a power play whether you score or not by getting shots, by getting traffic, and by keeping the puck in the offensive zone. If you chase it up and down the ice all the time, nothing gets accomplished.
Propelled to McDavid. Gotten quickly back. Got the iron with the shot. And quickly to Orlov. Oh, what a great chance, but it's off the iron. Up the wing still with possession and with hope. Really solid job done defensively. Score! Extra man, extra goal. Under 7 minutes to go. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Gives it to the point. Lets it go. Blocked. Gathered up again by Kessler. In with it now. Using the point. He's got it. What a heavy hit.
Even though they're down big, this guy continues to play large.
The puck heads to neutral zone. And look, it's just like a magnet. Everybody goes there. Shot on goal. Outstanding save. Nicely received at the point. Puck controlled now by the defense. On to Panarin. Rampages got possession in their own end. Moved along and in. Slides it to the point. Great stick save. A goalie goes a-traveling. Looks to make a pass. Puck is thrown to Robitaille. Big time hit there. Energy, frustration, both maybe? The pass fails and the puck goes skittering out to center. Period 1 is over. A dominant period for one squad.
Fans, take a look at our scoreboard.
1 period played. A second period is about to begin. What do you think of what we've seen so far?
The Rampage's coach didn't need to say much in the intermission. His team is playing with confidence and push the attack. If they can continue playing like they did in the first, they'll have no problems going forward.
Picks it up back there. And now it's directed to Orlov. Moving it to Ovechkin. That one is pointed to him. Goes to the backhand. One-time blast. Got it. Nice. Can he clear? He banked it right ahead.
Sometimes the best play is right in front of the net. He took a quick look, read the seam, and then bounced it off the boards to his partner so they can get out of the zone much more safe.
Marvelous save. No time on that one.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
Fires. Great save.
Murray's had a very good night, but he's had long stretches of inactivity. And between shots, his team has put up a couple of goals.
Takes that pass. A howitzer. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Washington's got it in their own end, hoping for center. Lets it go. Oh, what a save that was. And still another save. What a show. Gathered up by Kessler. It's on his stick. What a brilliant long pass that was. Score! 4 in a row. just continuing to hammer away on the shot board. Enormous. And the score is large. Neutralized face-off win.
By number 20, overtime.
He's got that one. Let's see what happens.
Noah Dobson.
Nicely into the zone.
Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 8 seconds.
Back to the point. As that point pass as well. Rampages continuing on in the defensive zone. Puck's loose off the enemy this time. Missed with the shot.
Oh, that one just missed the target.
Biggest chance of the game. Enormous save on a breakaway kingpin. Picks his puck. Rampages starting back in their own end. And a hold and a whistle. Under 9 minutes remaining. One step short of a fistful. It's a 4-goal lead. Nice face-off work. Snapping a pass to Johansson. A big one-timer. Save. Save and a cover. They won that draw. Picks it up in his own end. Knocked off. Directing that one to Johansson. Nice work by Anisimov.
The Russians have played half of this game, and none of it has been any good. They look at the clock and they wonder why it's not moving faster. They want out.
Gains the zone. A shot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Read that play in his own end. Shoots one. Wonderful stop. Pitching this one to Johansson. Chip to Kessler. And he shoots. Crosses that line. Lets it go. Caught that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. A one-timer. Oh, he got it. You couldn't have chosen a better guy for that shot, or apparently a better guy to stop it. Heads on behind. Seeks the corner. Nearing the last minute of this middle period. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Loose puck blocked off by Robotov. Passing one off now to Malkin. Collected at the boards. A wonderful play. What a theft. A shot. He scores! Just before the period ends. The Russians have lighted the lamp here. That's a big thing for them. They're trailing in this game by a large score, but we're only in the second period.
Scored by number 8, Alexander Ovechkin. Assisted by number 63, Evgeny Davidov.
40 minutes down, at least 20 minutes to go. What are your thoughts so far?
The Rampage has been terrific through 2 periods of play. They can't sit back now, though. I'm expecting a third period push from the opposition.
Period 3 is underway. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emery. Up to the point. He corrals it again. Lost it, but got it back. Nice tip of the pass. Rampages moving the puck up the wing. Lets the shot fly. Waffle boarded. Pass attempt to Ovechkin. Good defensive play. Possession changes. Scooped up by Kessler. Plotting strategy from behind. Doesn't get the shot off. Skates it into the zone. He loads it up. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Twist one. Good save there. The Russians have it at center ice. Very important steal for him. Slid to Radulov. howitzer. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Subban's heading out of the defensive zone. Not able to do that well. What a play. He stole it. Can start the attack going in the zone. That is up close and personal.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Wonderful block. Marvelous defensive play. What a gem that was. Off a defender, that's a free puck. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. Gives it over to the point. Looking to Johansson. Is able to move on in. Terrific poke check to break up that odd man rush. Things are heating up with that hit.
Zadorov's not strictly a finesse player. He uses the body to his advantage quite frequently.
Got it at the point. Missed all of it. Wheeling behind the net. Save there. Keeps and covers. Just over 7 minutes still to play in this period. A 3-goal edge. On the big board, it says 4-1. Pitching it to Johansson. Oh, here's a chance now on the giveaway. The lane was jammed, and it hit somebody. Collected by Anisimov. The Russians through the neutral zone controlling the play. Solid work there by Johansson. Carries it on in from center. Brings a shot. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
Walks the blue line. Not a hard hit, but effective. Rampages looking to head man up the wing. Lets it go. Wow, that's got to be a call. That's got to be a penalty, and that's got to be an answer from the other team. Clutterbuck's going to the penalty box, and the call is a boarding minor. The Russians go on the power play for the first time.
Penalty to number 15, Cal Clutterbuck.
Washington's quick on the draw.
Time to the penalty. 17 minutes.
Laid on to Johansson. The Russians continue to probe up the wing. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. And snapped to Orlov. He scores! That one shows why you don't take penalties. The Russians have gotten this game back to a 2-goal deficit for them. There's still time here in the third. Let's see what happens next.
Washington goal scored on the power play by number 9, Dmitry Orlov. Assisted by number 80.
Skilled play by Robitaille.
And by number 98, Mikhail Sergachev.
A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. To Sergachev. That puck is loose. No luck getting through that time. Rampages in possession in their own end. Great shooting lane. That shot came from nowhere.
Now that's a beautiful stop on a great scoring chance.
The Russians carrying it in their own end. It'll come free, but not without a lot of work. Trying to go to Ovechkin. Steps in from the neutral zone. Breakaway chance. And a save. A backhand shot. Right to the point. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Shoots. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on. Horn sounds. Game over.
The coaching staff will need to get more out of their lines and get their players feeding off of one another. If you can generate more chemistry, you will be successful.
We have just begun. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emrick. Knocked off the puck. Nicely received at the point. Here's a one-timer. Good save there.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
With the game stopped, let's hear from Ray.
One of the keys to this contest is going to be who can attack the other defense with more speed. Both defenses can get into trouble when they get challenged by outside speed.
Thanks very much, Ray. To Shen. That one goes into the seats. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. And he steps in. A slot wrister. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. And on top of that, another great stop. Nearing the 20th minute of this period. Takes a shot. Lightning in that glove. Lost possession there. Sends it across the blue line. No!
And he powdered that. That one-timer just missed wide.
Up the wing and still with it. With a blast. Outstanding save with a pad. Stole that pass. And yet another save. How does he do that? Wasn't intentional. Didn't go well. Loose puck. Moving it to Ovechkin. On the outside, a shot. Deflected off the blocker. Stays right there. The Russians prevailed again. Shoots. Terrific glove save. A one-timer. Missed. Picked up by the defense. Trying to go to Schwartz. Bomeester's hooked on this play, and the arm of the referee is high. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. The Blues have practiced the power play feverishly this week. Let's see if it pays off.
I love going on the power play early in a game. You get to handle the puck, you get to make some plays, really get you into the game.
Wonderful stop. And now it's directed to Kuznetsov. They've got a 2-on-1. A shot. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one. The Russians have broken the tie. Perhaps they can build on this lead here in the first period. The Blues win that neutral zone faceoff.
Number 47, Alexander Radulov, assisted by number 92, Evgeny Kuznetsov, and by number 29, Provorov.
There's more power play time going off the clock as the period begins. Watch out! A big hit.
Tarasenko's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
The Russians with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Lets it go. He saved it. Strong save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Score! A shorthanded goal yet again. The Russians have now enlarged their lead to 2-0. At the rate they're going in this game, they might make it 3 fast. Neutralized face-off win. The Russians waiting back in their own end. Gets the pass through to start a play. Fires. Puck ricocheted off the screen. Passing one off now to Perron. Can start the attack going in the zone. Pitching this one to Kuznetsov. And in flight over the line. Shot. Great glove save. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. Puck is thrown to Shannon. Oh, what a hit that one was.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Blues couldn't get through. Gotta clear it here. Steps in from the neutral zone. Shoots one. Snapped out of the air. Takes it to the corner. Got it at the point. One-timer and a save. 33 seconds left. They score! Another short-handed goal. Do you believe these guys? The Russians have scored yet again, and it's late in the second. They've put together a 3-0 lead. A huge advantage in shots on goal, and maybe not much for the coach to say at the end of this period.
Assisted by number 9, Dmitry Orlov, and by number 92.
In the slot. Oh, what a save.
The Russians have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
Good offensive zone win. Has that point pass as well. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Brings it in for an attack. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. The second period has come to a close. Eventful when it comes to scoring goals. Yet there's a big lead here. Third period has started here. Let's see what kind of a rocky ride we get. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. It is a lopsided tilt. There has been some penalty activity, and here comes a little bit more. The Russians are going on their first power play opportunity of the game. The tie-up, he needed help, and he got it. And he dumps it in. Nicely done. Might go back the other way. Good interception by Alex Pietrangelo. The Russians are controlling in their own end. Nicely into the zone. Just like shootout. Score! A power play goal.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Binnington's positioning is perfect. He's in the butterfly. It looks like he's got most of the net covered, but that is an outstanding shot.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it?
By number 72.
The Blues wheel it up the wing.
By number 98,
Good intercept.
The goal, 41 seconds.
Best part of the cake, worst part of hockey. Ice. The Blues prevailing on the faceoff. Handled in the corner by Shen. Moves it to the corner. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Great save.
In the third period.
And it's held. They win the draw. What next? Great defensive poke. In with it now. Brings a shot. Score! Alexander Ovechkin. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. One-timer. What a strong shot. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter. He scores! From the faceoff, and they lock up in a good reach. That's help from the wing.
16, Nikita Sandarov, and by number 8, Alexander Ovechkin. Time of the goal.
Quick wrister. He wore that puck on a hard shot. A neutral zone interception. A shot. He scores! Malkin.
goaltender had no chance stopping that puck with the quick release.
Bennington's not going to like this one, beaten low on the stick side.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger.
By number 16, Nikita Zadorov. Time of the goal, 1 minute 43 seconds.
Good defensive play. Loose puck, though. Whiffed on the shot. Save. The horn has sounded. The game is over.
Hockey Ultimate Team matches are all about executing on a set game plan. This team was able to master their strategy and walk away successful here tonight.
And we have just begun. Trying to go to Sergachev. Pass attempt to Kucherov. Long lead pass to Orlov. He was standing in the lane and got some of it. A big hit.
Ovechkin's going to have to pick himself up after that one. He got steamrolled. They've clearly got the target on him.
Washington's been assessed a minor penalty. 2 minutes, and the call is stripping. Clean win on the draw. Puck is thrown to Radulov.
19 seconds.
Takes it in from the neutral zone. In that defensive zone, an important play. Nearing the last minute of play in the first. Washington's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Gathered up again by Johansson. As that one and holds. Boston's got a face-off win. Moving it to Krejci. Now it's directed to Johansson. Gains the zone. The Russians in their own end setting things up. Shoots one. Score! Outstanding effort while killing a penalty. Washington's gotten the 1-0 lead. Finally we get the first goal. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Inside the final minute. Those cursed goals in the final minute. Will we see one here? Puck loose because of that hit. A howitzer. Score! A power play goal. And it's a biggie. A face-off win. Let's see what develops. That's an offside.
Johansson, assisted by number 13, Charlie Coyle. Time of the goal, 1 minute 13 seconds.
And they won the neutral zone face-off. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. And he steps in. Loose puck blocked off by Krejci. Can't stall the game. Icing. Boston's got that win. Takes that pass up the boards. One-time blast. Score! 2 straight goals. Boston's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Puck loose, denied by the defense. A shot! Clock continues to get to the smaller numbers here, but there may be time for another rush. A shot! Rang it off the post! Pitching this one to Tarasenko. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. First period over, we began scoreless, and now we're not. Boston's got a lead of 1. The Russians are going on their first power play opportunity of the game. Power play unit will need to gun something here pretty quickly as we begin the period.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Boston's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. Washington's in possession in their own end. Brings it in for an attack. Couldn't get through. It's loose. Cleared it out of there. So on this power play, they will resume from their own end of the ice. Pitching it to Ovechkin. Lets it go. Score! Just like the coach drew it up. Washington's gotten it all even here, and we still have lots of time left, including an entire third period. They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Picks it up in his own end. Directing that one to Malkin. With a shot. Good save there. Didn't handle it very well. Free puck. Looking for a better lane. That puck struck him in front. Outmaneuvers his man in the zone. A terrific scoring chance denied. Keeps and covers. Critical win where they need it. A one-timer and a save. Into the last minute of the second period. Puck loose, he couldn't get by. Looking to Johansson. Passing one off now to Radulov. Leads that charge into the zone. Didn't get a thing of that one. Picked up in the attacking zone. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. If they can get organized, maybe time for one more attack before the end of the period. Snapping a pass to Chara. And he picks it up. 2 sticks together, it goes to the offense. Two periods have been played here, and both teams have connected twice. What will we see in the third? It'll be fun finding out, but right now, it's 2-2. Both teams have found the back of the net, but it's even. Underway here in the third. Solid work there by Evgeny Malkin. Shoots! Great save in close.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Fantastic time to win that one. May not have intended it, but it hit it. Driving in from no man's land. Shot. Score! Washington's gotten the lead here, breaking the tie in the third period. What a raucous ride to the finish we're going to have now. Off that face-off from the tie-up, the help came. Trying to go to Pasternak. Has it in his own end. Pass attempt to Ovechkin. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Passed up the middle to Marchand. Skill play by Patrice Bergeron. He got his pad on it. A minute left. What chaos will happen now? Turned a shot on net. Has that one and holds. What can they do now that they've won it? Puck ricocheted off the screen. Puck picked up here. And he sends it to the net. Outstanding save off a chance. Hangs on for a whistle. Coming up is the largest play in this game so far. The largest play. It's a draw. Puck is thrown to DeBrusque. Moving it to Krejci. That's a good solid poke check. Now it's directed to Panarin. Boston's pulling their goalie saying, take a chance. Why not? Pitching this one to Marchand. Pitching it to Carlo. What a terrific opportunity. That's the end. Good work by Marchand. Net empty. Score! Off a body. That's a face-off win. Directing that one to Coyle. Gonchar cutting through the neutral zone. Rask's at the bench, the extra man's on. Net empty. Score! They've got the draw. Has that one measured at center. And that one's chopped in half by Coyle. And finally, the horn goes.
Hockey Ultimate Team managers are all about executing on a set game plan. This team was able to map
just underway. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emmerich. In the slot, they score! The Russians have gotten the first goal of the game. Perhaps they can carry that off the ice with them. Washington's got that neutral zone faceoff. He's got that pass off the wing and can move ahead. Slid back across from one point to the other. Stays right there. The tie-up. He needed help, and he got it. Hammered to Sergachev. And he shoots. Save! Looking to Pietrangelo. Nearing the final minute of play. Shoots one. Outstanding save with a glove. And now it's directed to Ovechkin. And it's a good pickup. Pitching this one to Shen. Tremendous hit.
Tarasenko's going to have to pick himself up after that one. He got steamrolled. They've clearly got the target on him.
Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Pass attempt to Pietrangelo. Directing that one to O'Reilly. Gains that offensive line. Stole that pass away in his own end. The Russians lug that along in the defensive zone. Solid work there by Alex Pietrangelo. Pitching it to Shen. The arm is up for a delayed penalty call. What can happen next? Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Brings a shot. Got a piece of that one. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. The Blues are getting their first power play crack of the game.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty.
Gathered up by Bozak. Got that pass in his own end. Moving it to Dunn. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
One way to wear down your opponent, play physical. That's exactly what happened there.
Fans, tonight our world-famous flight is dropping $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight's big prize.
So the power play guys with a chance to do some good here as this period gets underway. St. Louis is getting an attack ready back in their own end. Oh, my, what a hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Got it on his stick in the slot. Got it in front of another one.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
What a tremendous hit.
Shen's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note.
Knocked off. Chip to O'Reilly. Good work up front on that hit. Washington's lugged it back into their own end.
This is going to have to be a lot better than the first minute. That has been ugly to look at. No pucks to the net. The goaltender's had a virtual holiday down there.
Puck is thrown to Radulov. Using the point. Great job on a cut pass. Perfect receipt of the pass. Score! The power play cashes in. The Blues have fought their way back into this, getting it tied before the end of the second period. Coach's words in the intermission, and an exciting third lies ahead.
Scored on the power play by number 15.
Into the last minute of the second period.
Assisted by number 10.
Washington setting up an offense from the wing.
90, Ryan O'Reilly.
In the slot. Got a piece of it with the glove. Corrals it. One-timer. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Puck collected. That was a big hit.
I like that he's trying to create space by throwing the body around. This is a way to change momentum in a hockey game.
Nicely received at the point. Lets it go. And a save. Held to Sundqvist. Trying to go to Parayko. Around through the corner. That puck was obstructed by a screen. Wrister from the slot. What a save. I was looking for the light to come on. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. And the period comes to an end. Whoop! We all need a rest now.
During the game, please remember to be alert at all times in our seating area.
Both teams have found the back of the net, but it's even. Underway here in the third. Feeds the point. Great stick save. Snapping a pass to O'Reilly. Things are heating up with that hit. Puck free, roadblock by Evgeny Malkin. Skilled play by O'Reilly. Passing one off now to Pietrangelo. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Score! The Blues have got no... One-goal lead here in the third period. Do they go for two, or do they just try to protect this? And they've won the neutral zone face-off.
Scored by number 90, Ryan O'Reilly.
Looking to Sundqvist.
By number 91.
The Blues are driving it from the wing.
By number 27,
Has it in his own end.
time of the goal, 34 seconds.
Gains the zone. Good place to shoot from. Shot deflected. And snapped to Sergachev. A minute left. You're already buckled up. Here comes the rough ride. Now it's directed to Schwartz. Pitching this one to Sundqvist. Makes that play deep. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Doesn't get the shot off. Puck covered. O'Reilly's won the draw. A surprise. Great cut. Takes that pass from the other point man. Gonged away.
Right in the mask. Next one should be right along the ice.
Picked up by the defense. Pass attempt to Tarasenko. Is able to move on in. Knocks it away with the stick. Puck grab. What's next? Loose puck did not go very well there. Cranks the blast! The horn signals the end of the game.
Players have different skill sets, and it's up to the coaching staff to make sure they're maximizing their team strength. That didn't happen tonight, and that's why they came up short. The Blues have the first possession.
play is stopped, so let's hear from our man at the ice, Ray Ferraro.
Both teams have a really good shooting percentage, which is quite surprising as they shoot so many pucks at the net. But they are among the league's higher scoring teams.
The Russians get it off the faceoff. Crosses that line. That puck came back to center ice, and so everything slows down for just a bit. Terrific fake out. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Right along the blue line. Lets it go. May not have intended it, but it hit it. Save there. They're getting all organized now. They're getting ready to strike. Wonderful stop. Great offensive job here. Means nothing if they don't score, though. Lost possession there. On to O'Reilly. Steps in from the neutral zone. The Russians recoiling back in their own end. Shoots. Outstanding save. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Feeds the point. Missed on that. Lets it go. The glove like lightning. Covers that for a stop. The Blues with a clean win on the draw. Slid back across from one point to the other. Got a piece of that one. Puck grab. They've got it ready. Puck held near the point. Clock continues to get to the smaller numbers here, but there may be time for another rush. The Blues have the puck at center ice. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. Washington's got 2 on this one for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
The Blues will have the man advantage, and this is their first one of the game.
So their first power play gives them a chance to get one on the board here.
1 minute, 49 seconds.
Lets it go. Swept aside. Period 1 has been completed here. The coaches have to be satisfied with the defensive work and the goaltending, but there is a challenge ahead for these offenses.
Programs for tonight's game are available on the concourse, featuring complete player listings for both teams.
The Blues are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example of his work as we go to break. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What stuck out for you?
Washington's coaching staff told us, Doc, before the game that they wanted to get off to a good start, and they did. But they can't get discouraged without scoring a goal in that first period.
The Blues continue on the power play as this period is underway. Washington's in possession as they move up the wing. By himself. From his own end on the power play, it's taken by Shen. That puck is loose. A good defensive play. Missed all of it. Good position in the slot. Pad save. Woo, tough one there. Looking to Ovechkin. Puts one on. Took that right away. In that defensive zone, an important play. Puck is thrown to Ovechkin. Takes it in from the neutral zone. The Blues are at the wing in neutral ice. A big hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
In the second period.
The drama heightens in this final minute of the second period. Puck is out of play. Defensive zone win. Slid to Radulov. Gains the zone. Shoots one. Right in that catching glove. Good work. Covers and stops play. Nice face-off work. St. Louis moves to the neutral zone. Gotta clear it here. And he gains the zone. Flings it. Save. St. Louis gates upwards along the side. Lets it go. Wide. Lots on that. The Maroon. And a save. And now it's directed to Radulov. Is able to move on in. A shot. Gloved. Has that one and holds. The Blues with a face-off win. The Russians have killed off the penalty, and so we're back at full strength. Whistle is blown, and now the penalty will be handed out.
I don't know why players carry their sticks up like that. First, you're going to have a high sticking call, and a referee's checking. You see, there might be an extra 2.
The Russians have been given 4 minutes for high sticking. 40 minutes in the books, and the goaltenders have been perfect so far. No score after 2. The Blues special teams are pretty good. Let's see how their power play does here as it continues into this period. Receives that pass from the other side. Great save. Couldn't get his way through. Pitching it to Pietrangelo. Trying to go to O'Reilly. Pass cut by the offense. Gathered up again by Alex Pietrangelo. And that is an offside. And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Wasn't intentional. Didn't go well. Loose puck. Driving in from no man's land. Smart recovery by Alex Pietrangelo. In the slot. Point blank save.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Fires a shot. Covers and stops play. That's a great face-off win. A howitzer. Score! Outstanding effort while killing a penalty.
One small turnover, one bad read, and it's a shorthanded goal against. That's a backbreaker.
Washington's broken a long, long scoreless tie. A minute left. What chaos will happen now? Laid on to Bozak. Wow, what a move. A good stick stop. Great job in his own end with that interception. Good shooting place. Oh, what a save that was. Solid work there by Bozak. St. Louis charges up the wing. Wrist shot. The Blues go for broke. Their goalie is pulled. Picks his pocket. Washington's carrying it up the wing. Net empty. He scores. Washington's taken that neutral zone faceoff. Orlov's got it in his own end, headed towards center. Washington's recoiling back in the defensive zone. There's the horn and the end of the game.
Trying to find success in hockey is all about the game within the game. The coaching staff need to test out different combinations and strategies within their roster. They found a strategy that worked for them, executed on their game plan, and got the win.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all. The opening faceoff has gotten us underway here. Puck picked up here. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Pass attempt to Pasternak. And he's got this one, and they're after him. Save there. Looks ahead to start something. Right in front. Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Couldn't get his way through. Washington's in possession and moving up the wing. Shot. He scores! Alexander Ovechkin. Washington's been able to break the scoreless tie, but can they build on this? Nearing the last minute of play in the first. The Russians are skating it up at neutral ice. Has a chance to make a play through the corner.
Time of the goal, 32 seconds.
World-class deep there. He loads it up. Oh, what a save that was.
Goalie's looking around the screen to try to find the puck.
They score! Washington's got the lead up to 2-0 now. Law of averages is on their side. Way more scoring chances. Boston's got possession from the faceoff. And he dumps it in. Puck loose. Strong defensive play by Krejci. He's trying to spring him ahead, and he's got him. Back to the point. A one-timer. Moving it to DeBrusk. That's an offside. And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. He can start some danger here. Takes it from the boards and looks on. Takes that pass from the other point man. And a save. They're getting ready to strike. Passed across point to point. Threatening an attack. Oh, great defensive play to intercept. That puck's loose. Good defense. Lets it go. Wonderful stop. Score! Wait, no goal. No goal.
The Russians have been talking on the bench about crashing the front of the net. I think they get too close to the goaltender here. This is going to be no good.
And they take that neutral zone face-off. First period stats are final. We'll have some more entries as the second and third periods are forthcoming. Washington's got a pair, and they lead 2-0.
If you are the holder of the winning ticket, please take it to our customer service kiosk at section 1.
We have begun period 2 with Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emery. Washington's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Taken over again. Snapping a pass to Ovechkin. Great moves in the zone. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Pad save. Ooh, hard one there. Karam pass to Pasternak. Nice stand-up poke check there. Brings it in for an attack. Shoots. Stared him down and made the save.
Equal to the challenge. Nice stop.
Swept on to Marchand. Nearing the last minute of this middle period. Oh, and he robbed him.
Washington's built a lead on the fact that they've dominated puck possession. Their goaltender has had a very easy night in there. Hasn't had a lot of shots, but he stopped what he's had to.
Got it at the point. bumped off. That one's to him from his goaltender. Pitching it to Johansson. He's got it. Pitching this one to Zadorov. Washington skating it back in their own zone. Smart recovery by Krejci. No!
Oh, that puck slowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Trying to go to Radulov. Lets it go. They score! That's 3 unanswered goals. The Russians have struck yet again here late in the second. They lead 3-0. And on the shot board, a huge lead. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. The Russians carrying on in the defensive zone. Takes it in from the neutral zone.
Time of the goal, 1 minute 44.
Scorches one. Wonderful save. Hangs on for a whistle. Couldn't do what he wanted. 2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third.
Are you ready for your walk down memory lane? Then join us for our fantasy camp. Play hockey with your childhood heroes. It's a fun...
Rask's had days when he's been spectacular, but this is not one of those. An example there as intermission begins. Minutes have been played. They are getting ready for the third period here. So take us back through the game. What do you think, Eddie?
The Russians are looking to close this out with the lead they have. The best way to ensure a win is to keep the opposition on their heels and don't give them any chances to retaliate.
Takes his pass from the goalie. Looking to Chara. And now it's directed to Marchand. Got it in his own end. Passing one off now to Kucherov. Solid defensive play to break up the rush. Slid to Orlov. That one is pointed to him. He scores! That's 4 straight. Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
Well, it was pretty clear a little while ago in this game that this was not going to turn out well. He has not had a very good night. The coach looks like he's clearly fed up with it. And while the team has played very poorly, the #1 way to change the game is to take your goalie out.
That one gonged him. Puck is thrown to Ovechkin. It's an onside play. Final minute of the third. One happy locker room and one that will have much soul searching. Gives it to the point. Got it! Nice. Skilled play by Johansson. Directing that one to Krejci. Flings it. Save. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Paddled aside. The Russians have it along the side at mid-ice. Gathered up by Krejci. Strong play there. Boom! Heavy collision there.
This is what you call a great body check. Legal along those boards.
And it's held. Critical face-off win at that point. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Swatted down by Coyle. Pass attempt to Wagner. He regathered it. And moved down to Coyle. Just a backhand.
Chemistry is a major factor when it comes to generating scoring chances. Luckily, the players were able to gel for the best results.
The Russians have the first possession of the game. Turned a shot on net. And a save. Let's go down near the ice for Ray.
The key to this game is who's going to be able to move the puck out of their end the quickest. Both teams can forecheck really well.
Many thanks, Ray. The Blues with a clean win on the draw. Pitching this one to Tarasenko. Can start the attack going in the zone. The Russians with a neutral zone possession along the wing. As that point pass as well. A one-timer. Save.
Oh, the goalie was screened on that shot. You got to rely on your positioning to make that save.
Great block. That didn't go like he wanted. Picked up by the defense. Big collision in open ice.
Some of the more difficult hits to deliver are one in the open ice. That is a very good one.
He got his glove on that one. Directing that one to Panarin. A great speed bump set up there. Puck needs to be first, offside. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Made the save. Gives it to the point. Skates along the line. One-time blast. 47 on the clock. Heaves one. No!
If they move the net into the corner, maybe that hard shot's got a chance to be dangerous.
Off the glove. Has that one and holds. The Blues with a face-off win. Good use of the stick, broke that pass up. The Blues go back in their own end. Not a lot of time left for this rush. And a hold and a whistle. Washington's quick on the draw. A big one-timer. That puck struck him in front. A howitzer. Score! That one went off his skate. Washington's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. Neutral zone face-off one. Possession established here. And that is an offside.
Time of the goal, 1 minute, 48 seconds.
They've got the draw.
Of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games, then grab our season tickets.
First face-off of period 2. Trying to go to Shen. That was one. He'll get the number on.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Great save. Keeps and covers. Face-off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Puck's loose, mishandled. Rister, score! The Russians here late in the second period have now built a 2-0 lead. Great opportunity to carry some positive vibes into the dressing room. Pitching it to Malkin. Shoots right in that catching glove. Good work. Good job holding that one in. Rister from the slot. He hit the crossbar. That puck's loose. Deflected away by Alex Pietrangelo. Stick save. A tough one to follow. Pass attempt to O'Reilly. Tosses it. Kicked away. As that one and holds. Players tired, about to get a rest as we go late into the second period. The Blues skated up on the side. One-on-one. Good save. It's going to have to be something tougher than that to score. Snaps one. Great glove save. Passing one off now to Pietrangelo. What a tremendous hit.
Zadorov's skill is known throughout the league, but when he throws his body around, everybody takes notice.
And the puck heads to the neutral zone, and so everybody has to get reset. Looking to Schwartz. Leads that charge into the zone. Washington's continuing on up the wing. Wonderful stop. St. Louis got some time left if things work perfectly. Nice work with the stick. Poked it right away. The Russians with possession in the neutral zone. A point hammer shot. Save. A one-timer. Score! Not much time left, but enough for that one. The Russians have struck yet again here late in the second. They lead 3-0. And on the shot board, a huge lead.
Washington goal scored by number 91, Vladimir Tarasenko,
2 periods have been played. And so, as we think back through the first 2, we think ahead toward the third. On to the shots on goal here at the end of 2 periods. 16 for Washington and 2 for the Blues. Binnington's had days when he's been spectacular, but this is not one of those. An example there as intermission begins. Two periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Russians have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
Penalty has just been handed out. Not much doubt to the outcome of this one. The Russians get a minor penalty for delay of game. The Blues get their first power play opportunity of this contest. Let's see if they can make good on it. Flings it. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance.
The Russians have been really solid defensively. Their goaltender has not had a very busy night at all. The shots have been few and far between, but he's been sharp when he's had to be.
In with it now. Corrals it. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
That great save was all positioning.
Did not get anything of it. Couldn't do what he wanted. Chip to Shen. That one is pointed to him. Perron's tripped up. That should be a penalty. The outcome is not in doubt, but these guys are paid to work all 60 minutes. The men with the armbands, and so we have this call to deal with and enter on our sheet.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
The Blues are presented with a great opportunity here. It's a long 5-on-3.
This 5-on-3 power play has to be careful that they don't get lulled into a sense of security here, and they move the puck around the outside and never challenge the penalty killers.
Shot on. Strong shooter against a strong goaltender, and the guy with a trapper won. A long game, and the clock bleeds down to the final minute of regulation. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. Flings it. Didn't miss by much.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Collected in the corner. Lets it go. Save there. Little pass from his goalie here. Onside. Takes a shot. Terrific save. Snapping a pass to Maroon. And they are in. Washington's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. 2-on-1. Shoots. He scores. Winning strategy on the power play. St. Louis has gotten back to within 2 goals in this game, and there's still time here in the third period. Let's see what happens on this faceoff. Solid win at center ice. Now what? Gathered up by Alex Pietrangelo. Now it's directed to Perron. Laid on to O'Reilly. Piece of it. Rebound. Score! What a power play these guys have. Horn sounds. Game over.
Not every match comes complete with a scouting report, and that's why the team needs to buy into their own system. Play with confidence and execute on their game plan. They did just that.
opening faceoff has gotten us underway here. Gives it to the point. Good place to shoot from, and he does. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Pumped, loses it. Lets a shot fly. He scores! Ovechkin. The Russians have gotten the first goal of the game late in this period. Will there be more? The Blues control from the faceoff. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. Lets it go. Around the 20th minute of this period. Right along the blue line. One-timer. That puck hit him on the way to the net. Rips one. Block. That didn't go like he wanted. Trying to go to Tarasenko. Puck loose. Just a speed bump off the defense. Snatches it out.
The Russians have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Turned a shot on net. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. Pitching this one to Sundqvist. Pass attempt to Shen. Grab that pass in the neutral zone. That was a big hit.
Shen's going to have to pick himself up after that one. He got steamrolled. They've clearly got the target on him.
Off that right side, he's got a perfect pass. And it's a good pickup. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Great save. Terrific challenge. Outstanding save.
The shooter shaking his head. Great save.
Washington's carrying it in the defensive zone. First period has been completed. And so, intermission activities are forthcoming, but the players get a breather. It's a 1-0 game.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget team activity.
The difference in the game is just one goal, and it came late in that period. Will it springboard to something more in the second? We'll see, but for now, we go to break. Eddie, we're about to enter the second period here. What did you think of the opening period of our game?
The Blues are down only by one, Doc, and they're lucky. The way they turned over the puck in that first period, this could easily be a 3 or 4 goal deficit.
The Russians lug the puck in the defensive zone. Washington's back in its own end, trying to work forward. Back on his stick. The Russians ready in attack back in the defensive zone. Players tired, about to get a rest. Seconds to play here, still in the second period.
1 minute left in the second period.
Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. Third period has started here. Let's see what kind of a rocky ride we get. Directing that one to O'Reilly. Nice work by Ovechkin. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Right winged to Ovechkin. He throws it there, and a good save in the goal crease. The Blues are skating it up at neutral ice. Shoots one. Save! He just stopped one of the best. Just great positional play. They score! And they've tied the game up. O'Reilly's tied this game up late. Does he have another in him? Maybe now? Maybe overtime? The Blues with a center ice face-off win. Beats that charge into the zone. Taken over again. Now it's directed to Radulov. Pitching it to Panarin. Nearing the final minute of regulation. Turned aside with a pad. St. Louis on the move now on their own end. Looking to Perron. Terrific determination by Bouwmeester. Lifts the stick and steals the puck. Loose puck, solid defensive play there. A huge moment in the game. Could it swing on this penalty? Washington's got 2 up on the penalty board for delay of game. The Blues get their first power play of the game, and it is big.
It's a great opportunity for them on their first power play. Get the puck to the point, get it to the net, and crowd the net for rebounds.
Huge hit. Possession's gone.
That's why coaches tell you at every level, you've got to have your head up.
That one right off his head. Washington's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. A shot. Save. Gathered up again by Bozak. Passing one off now to Maroon. Just like shootout. He shuts it right down. Puck is thrown to Ovechkin. Strong wrister. Got a piece of that one. A tremendous back and forth through 3 periods. Perhaps a decision will come in sudden death overtime. Period begins. Power play time continues. Let's see if the penalty killers can do the job. Pad save. Ooh, tough one there. The Russians lug that along in their own end. Driving in from no man's land. Solid glove save. Hold and whistle. What can they do now that they've won it? One-timer. Ooh, great block. Great hand-eye coordination by O'Reilly. Snapping a pass to Tarasenko. 2 guys together with force. Big force.
Orlov's skill is known throughout the league, but when he throws his body around, everybody takes notice.
Moving it to Tarasenko. Took care of that one. Trying to go to Malkin. Final minute of play in overtime. A terrific performance by both of these teams, but no one's won it yet. Shoots. Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Pitching this one to Malkin. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Save! St. Louis looks up from the wing. Looking to end it. Washington's penalty kill came up large on this one. Banked right ahead. Washington's in their own end, hopefully shifting from defense to offense here. It is a penalty call, and this could be huge in this game. Will it be decided on the power play? The Blues begin an unusual power play. This is a 4 against 3. Let's see if they take advantage.
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry. You get the puck to the point.
Dings it off the iron. Loose puck knocked away by Schwartz. Has that one and holds. This next faceoff is the largest one this game has seen. They win the draw. Now can they get it out? And you thought open ice hitting was gone.
You go through that area of the ice, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get hit.
Tarasenko's the #1 shooter. Lots of hockey played here tonight, but nothing. Score! Kucherov's the choice for shooting position #1. Poke checked away. No, what happened there? It is 1-0. Will it be 2-0? He scores! The goaltender with a chance to author victory. He scores!
Next shooter for the Blues, number 90, Ryan O'Reilly.
Score! The shootout is over. Horn sounds, game over.
The coaching staff need to get more out of their lines and get their players feeding off of one another. If you can just
The opening faceoff has gotten us underway here. And now, after that period of time, we get the whistle and the penalty call. Washington's 2-minute penalty is for shooting the puck over the glass. Delay of game. The Blues are going to get their first opportunity on the power play right now.
Chasing the game is a losing proposition night after night. You get on the board first, you win way more than you lose. A power play can give you that advantage.
Tried, but it didn't work. The Blues setting things up in their own end. Oh, my, is that not a penalty? St. Louis has gotten the goalie to the bench, and the extra man's on. Whistle is blown, and now the penalty will be handed out. Washington's minor is for charging. The Blues are getting their first power play crack of the game. Puck dropped in the logjam, and the winger reached in and got it.
You're right, Doc. This is a big advantage here. A 5-on-3 on the power play. It's one you have to capitalize on.
Nearing the final minute. Great save. Washington's carrying it in their own zone. Hammers his way up the wing at neutral ice. Has it back deep. Gets that one on a cross. A shot. That shot came from just 6 inches.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
To Shen. Terrific poke check. Shoots. Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save. Keeps and covers. The Blues win the draw. Fires a shot. What a terrific save. And yet another save. How does he do that? And in flight over the line. A shot. Solid glove save. Washington seeing the end of this period coming. Do they have time to... He's got this one. He's got to hurry. Perfect wrister. Rang it off the post. A collision.
Malkin's often been talked about as a 200-foot player. That means using your body, not just trying to get yourself around the ice with your skill.
Period number 1 has been completed. Neither team got scoring. Some chances, no success. St. Louis has very little time left on their power play, but it helps they won the draw. Impressive moves up close. Bodied off. Driving in from no man's land. Chip to Tarasenko. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Washington's lugged it back into their own end. Moving it to Malkin. St. Louis failed to take advantage on the power play. They might regret this one. Trying to get it back out there. Washington's 2-minute minor is for shooting the puck over the glass. Enter that on the sheet, delay of game.
Well, the power play's had some good opportunities so far here tonight. They have to stay with their game plan.
I sure agree, Eddie.
No matter how often you work on the power play, the ones that struggle go back to the same basic tenets. And it's to simplify things. Get it to the point, shoot it, get traffic, retrieve it, shoot it again.
An enormous hit.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Players tired, about to get a rest, but still seconds to play in this period.
In the second period.
Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. A howitzer. That puck struck him in front. Whistle blown. Power play is history. The Blues are boxed on a tripping minor. The Blues with a face-off win. St. Louis in their own end has control of the puck. Into the end of attack. Ovechkin's looking to leave. Lets it go. Outstanding offense met by solid goaltending. Trying to go to Ovechkin. Pitching this one to Sergachev. And he steps across the line. Lets it go. He scores! All night long, and finally our first goal. The Russians have scored first here late in the second period. Heavily outshot, but the one that they got to go in is huge. Cranks a blast. And a save. St. Louis has control of the puck in the defensive zone. Loose puck, the defense got in the way.
42 seconds.
Good place to shoot from. Save. Wonderful stop. 2 periods have been played in our game. A lot of goals have been scored, and maybe even more coming up in the third. 40 minutes played, and only a single goal has been scored. And so the opening face-off of period number 3. Dropped down to O'Reilly. A penalty has been called, and the game could hinge on this. Malkin's getting a 2-minute boarding minor. The Blues go on the power play again. They have been awful so far, but this is the most important one of the game. Steps across that line. The Blues are carrying it in their own zone. Passing one off now to Pietrangelo. Slid to Shen. The Russians have done a terrific job killing that one off. To the point it comes. Puck free, ricocheted off a defender. Back again to Perron. Waits with it. They keep applying the pressure. Good territorial play for them here. In behind with it. Presses that attack. Skates to the corner. To Pietrangelo.
Blues are winning this shift.
Pressured out. With 55 to go. Final minute of play. This is when it gets crazy. Save there. Right along the line. Flips the wrister. Blockered away. Just couldn't make it. That shot's blocked. Great save. To the last 34. 30 seconds left. Play halted. Icing. There is a game plan for this if you win it. If you win it, you've got a chance. Otherwise, no luck. Let's see. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. The Blues yank their goalie to try and get this back. Many yards gained to Pietrangelo. Fires! Outstanding glove save. Pass attempt to Radulov. Net empty. He scores! And they won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. And the game is over.
Chemistry is a major factor when it comes to generating scoring chances. Luckily, the players were able to gel for the best results.